Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
It's us.
It's us. We're us. Yeah. And you're you, and me am me.
But I want to be me.
You can be you, but me be me.
But I don't like sheep.
But that's you. That's...
No, you're you.
You're... Ram you?
Well,
look at this bleeding heart over here. Anyways.
This one?
Is it? Something like that? I don't know. Anyways, what are we here for today?
Well, I hear there's a new thing coming around the corner, which is today.
Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's the 19th.
Totally.
Yeah.
We're time travelers.
Exactly. No, we're just really... No. We're just really efficient. We are really fast at getting these videos out.
Like the Flash?
Exactly.
I try.
Look at that. It's already out.
Oh!
That's the only reason why they'd be able to watch this, is the fact that this video is already out.
We're super convenient.
Anyways, enough delaying and banter and all of that. Because today what we have is the new Planeswalker decks for Rivals of Ixalan. Yeah, Morphin time. So I'm playing Angrath. I'm wearing my appropriate colors, black and red, because I'm playing a Rakdos deck with Angrath, the Minotaur Pirates.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, I should have totally brought my eye patch today. Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, we can fix that later.
Uh-oh. Oh, we have to go to CVS later.
So I'm not as familiar with Magic, so I'm going to read some stuff off the box. But I am Vraska.
Vraska,
She
yes.
is a Gorgon, and she is a Planeswalker as well. Mm-hmm. She's a scheming Gorgon.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, she was started in one of the Ravnica sets.
Yep, she was in Return to Ravnica block, where all the Vraskas have this ultimate ability on their Planeswalkers, which basically just says, you don't get to keep playing anymore.
No, it's pretty, oppressive and fun.
Yeah. So her first one was that she would ultimate, you would make a 3/1/1 black Death Touch tokens that if they hit face, if they dealt combat damage to a player, that player lost the game.
Ooh.
Her second version that was in regular Ixalan has the ultimate for you set your opponent's life total to 1. And this one is more similar to the original one, where it gives all of your creatures a Death Touch and the ability where if they were to hit face, then that person dies. Yeah.
So we'll see if we can't get that going today.
Yeah. And then mine, Angrath, his big ultimate is that he destroys all creature target opponent controls, and he deals damage to that player equal to the total power.
He also has a very wonderful moo.
Yes. Moo. Yes. Anyways, so those are the decks that we're going to be playing today. And we will see y'all in the game and see who wins. It's probably going to be me. He won in the practice game, but it's probably going to be me. Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
All right, so here we are in game. Woo. Kind of, mostly, starting to. So we already resolved our mulligans before we rolled for first because we want to make sure that we had a good video. So, yay, we cheated. We have good hands.
Well, I'm hoping I have a good hand.
Yeah, now we're going to roll for first. Would you do the honors?
I will.
Yeah. Oh, hit. No, that wasn't the right button. No.
That one?
Yeah, that one. And then that one. Hey, you get to go first.
But then I don't get to draw.
You don't get to draw.
I love drawing.
I get to draw.
It's my favorite part of the game.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
I will have to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play a plains.
How plain?
And then I will pass?
Good. I'll draw a card. I'll play a mountain and go.
I will then play...
You want to draw this time?
I want to draw.
You're complaining about not drawing, and then you're not drawing.
Well, I'm bad at this game. All right, I'm going to place my swamp.
Your swamp?
My swamp.
Yeah.
And I got some choices. Let's see what we got here.
You don't have any choices. Your only choice is to lose.
We're going to use... We'll check on this guy. I don't need him yet, so, well...
You don't need any of them. Just pass the turn.
I'm going to try him first. So I'm summoning, because that's what I do as a Planeswalker, right? Because I'm a Planeswalker in this
I don't know what the story is anymore with that.
Yeah.
Are we still Planeswalkers?
You know what?
I think we are.
Socal Viking is summoning the Paladin of Atonement. Ooh, in attack position. Oh, wait.
That's wrong game.
No?
What does that card do?
Okay. So it's a Vampire Knight. At the beginning of each upkeep, if I lose a life this turn, or
the previous turn.
Previous turn. Last turn, I think, is the word they use.
Yeah.
You put a 1/1 counter on him. So this guy's going to build up, hopefully over the turns. Starts as a 1/1. Though the coolest part about him is if and when he dies, for every life equal to his toughness, we'll get back.
So what's cool about that is it's not necessarily how many +1/+1 counters are on it. It's how big the toughness was.
Right.
So if you have anything to pump it as it died, then you can also do that.
So that's exciting. So he sounds like a great way to start my game.
Yep. All right, you done?
I guess so.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to tap this mountain, and I'm going to go to my untap step.
That's fair.
I'll play a Swamp.
Hey, he's got both his colors.
And then we're going to play ourselves a Swab Goblin. It's a Goblin Bear.
Pretty much.
Not really a bear, it's a Goblin Pirate, but it's a 2/2 for 2.
I was going to say, he's a little better than a bear because he's a pirate, and your deck loves pirates.
Uh-huh. All right, and I'm going to pass the turn. And look at that. That thing is not going to get a counter.
I know. How dare you?
That's amazing.
Don't you know how my synergies work?
It's sweet.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I think all your synergies work from the graveyard, so you should just go ahead and put that in the graveyard.
I'll work on that for you.
Good.
So we're going to play a Plains. So
Yeah.
I'm up to 3 mana now.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at this Conquistador, decide if he needs to be played or not.
He's giving me information. I know he has a Conquistador in his hand.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty open. I don't like to cheat you out of your opportunities.
Yeah.
Now, I really like this guy. I'm going to play him anyways. He's going to be a little bit better if I had some combos, but he's cheap, so he's coming out. So this is Vrask's Conquistadors.
Oh, Vraska's Conquistadors?
Yeah, so he's a vampire soldier. Whenever this Conquistador attacks or blocks, if you control the Planeswalker, Vraska. That's my pet name for her. Vraska.
Voraska?
Vraska.
Voraska?
The Vraska.
Why are you saying it that way? Like Cool Whip.
Because you don't say it like that? You don't say
Yeah,
whip?
you don't
Cool Whip?
Cool Whip?
Yeah.
Then why are you saying Voraska?
Because I like to pronunciate all the vowels.
It's very wrong.
So is life.
You got anything else for me?
Yeah, well, no, hey, let me finish. This target opponent would lose 2 life, and I would gain 2 life. So I need to get my Planeswalker out.
What is this? Is it a 2/1 or?
Yeah,
it's 2/1. Good.
So he's actually not bad. I almost brought him first because he's actually stronger.
Yeah. So what happens if it attacks or blocks? You gain 2 life if you have Vraska?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm pretty excited for him right now. Not
swing?
so much.
You want to bring it? You want to go to the red zone?
No.
I'm going to go to the red zone.
I know.
You done?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Red zone. All right, we're going to play a mountain, and we're going to go combat, and we're going to swing with our 2/2 Gobbo.
He's got open mana, folks.
I have 3 open mana, folks.
All right, well, let's see some fun stuff. I'm going to block.
No responses. They both die.
Boom.
Oh, yours doesn't die.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like how you try to 12-year-old me and try to, like, speed that up right there.
I was really very much hoping that thing... So you also gain 2 life.
I know. So what we use is Momentum of Triumph for 1 Plains. Instant, target creature gets +2/+2, and yes, 2 life. Thank you very much.
Yes.
He's
Cool.
both... Oh, he stays, though.
Yes.
He didn't die.
But that allows me to play a Swaggering Corsair, which has the raid ability, which allows me, if I swung... So when Swaggering Corsair enters the battlefield... he comes in with a 1/1 counter on it if I attack with the creature this turn.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. So let's go ahead and get our mountain of dice.
So he's like a one-time pump, but he basically is a 3 for 3 if you do it right.
Exactly.
That's cool.
But he's also a pirate.
Yes. Let's never forget pirate.
So I got a 3/3, and I will pass the turn.
And because I didn't take actual damage, I won't do buff. That's fine.
Nope.
That's fine.
All right, what you got for me?
I don't know. I'm going to draw.
Let's see.
Ooh, I do like that I got a swamp.
Swamp. You got the pretty swamp.
I do.
I want the flower.
I got both of them. They're both the pretty swamps. I got a bouquet for you.
I have one too.
Oh, dang.
It's only 1 flower. It'll be a bouquet next turn.
Okay. Honestly, I think I will pass because you got a fatty right there, and neither one of my guys can handle that.
Ooh, got nothing else for me.
I have mana.
All right. We completed the bouquet.
Dang. It's a Copia.
Yep, red zone. Swing with my 3/3.
Oh, I'm going to let it through because I have a buffer, and it's going to buff my guy.
Yep.
So I lose 1, 2, 3, and I would need a counter, please.
Not yet. You do not need a counter yet.
Oh, okay.
Goblin. Then I'll pass the turn. Now you need a counter.
I like how he makes me wait.
I do. Which one do I want to give you? I'll give you this one. There you
so
go.
Pretty. Oh, man, you see this symbol right here? That's from a game I haven't played yet.
Force of Will.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's the 1 counter.
Yes.
And
And
speaking of which...
that was your upkeep?
Yeah.
Would you like to draw?
I would like to draw.
Go ahead. Speaking of which...
I'd like to thank Creature collections.
Ooh, Star City Games, yes.
Star City Games for hooking the store up at Ease Games with all these wonderful playmats.
Exactly. So just about every single pre-release, we missed the one for Ixalan, but we get these creature collection playmats. So this one is great. It's running on plumes. Got a little mouse there on a little compy. It's great.
So big fan of that. And then of course Hadrian over here.
Since I'm playing a pirate deck, I'm using the Captain Lannery Storm playmats from when Ixalan came out because I feel it's appropriate. I'm not running full Grixis. I don't have blue in the deck, but I'm blue in spirit with this whole portion of playmat and my life total. We have the spirit of blue.
That's fair.
All right, what you got for me?
So I'm going to play these, and I'm going to have the Sky Blade of the Legion.
It's a 1/3 flyer.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Vampires call the gift of flight exaltation. For their enemies, it brings only sorrow.
Oh.
Then I'm going to play a Plains.
Yeah.
Good luck. And once again, you got a few fatties out there, but he's only a 2/2.
He is only a 2/2.
Now, since I know this deck has life gain and life steal, I think I'll wait one more turn before I start going too offensive. Which I'm worried about only because he can build up quick.
Yeah, I can. So you done?
Yeah, I think
you
so.
done?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
It's my turn to go?
Yeah, I think so.
It's my time to go?
Do it.
I'm going to untap.
Work it.
And draw.
Cool.
Oh!
Stop sounding excited. You know you got nothing.
That's great.
You have nothing.
We're going to go to combat.
Okay.
We're going to swing. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, because I'll either bounce or, yeah. Yeah, we're going to swing.
Okay.
3/3 and a 2/2.
I'll take it.
All right, so you're going to take 5. Then, second main phase, I'm going to play my land for turn.
I know.
And I'm going to tap 5 to play Stormfleet Pyromancer. Its raid trigger is when Stormfleet Pyromancer enters the battlefield, if I attack with a creature this turn, Stormfleet Pyromancer deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Dang, and I won't get the +1 yet.
Nope.
That's okay. Well, you had plenty of choices.
Yes, I did.
So but I am going to gain 2 life.
Yes, you are.
So it's a win-win for me.
You're still at lower life total, and I have 3 creatures.
Shut up.
I will pass the turn, sir.
Yeah, you will. Get up. I draw. Oh, that's nice. This comes into play tapped. It is a Forsaken Sanctuary.
Yes.
Pretty much can tap for a plains or a swamp when it's untapped.
Yes.
So now that happened, my full combo will not happen, but I am going to summon some cool stuff. So I'm tapping 5. Mixture of 2 swamps and some whatevers. And I'm bringing out the Bishop of the Bloodstained.
What does that do?
Well, he's a vampire cleric, and when he enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life for each vampire you control.
3?
Looks like.
17.
Now, it would have been 4. Someone had to blow up my stuff.
Oh, yeah. I had to.
I guess fair.
It was a requirement.
All right. So, in this case, let's go ahead and still be offensive. Because you're starting to build up and starting to scare me, so I'm going to hit you for 1 more.
Well, that's flying. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Exaltated.
Yes. You got anything else for me?
No.
I will untap. Upkeep, nothing. And draw. You're a card.
It is a card.
This is also a card, though.
It is true.
And I am going to play a swamp.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 6.
Oh, boy. That sounds Planeswalker-y.
I'm going to play Angrath, the Planeswalker, the Minotaur Pirates. Let me go ahead and get out some dice.
Well, kiddies, this isn't looking good for me.
We got our special Amonkhet loyalty dice here. Let's see. We got 5 right there. That doesn't really show up. It's a little too small. But he's got 5 loyalty on him.
Which is important, because he can now trigger at least 1 or 2 abilities.
So, I can either do -3 and go down to 2 to return target pirate card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Always a good idea.
Or I can +2 him, which is what I'm going to do. Put him up to 7. And what that's going to do is that's going to deal 1 damage to target opponent and each creature that opponent controls.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Oh, it should make you very depressed.
Dang,
because you're going to lose that one.
I am. And you can do that instantaneously, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. It is red and aggressive.
Yep.
Bloop.
All right. And I do believe the red zone is open. So Reminder to you, I'm going to swing with everything. This does have 1 damage on it. So if you do decide to block my Gobbo here, it will die.
That's fair. And your Gobbo's the biggest?
Nope, it's a 2/2, but this already has 1 damage marked.
So, because I need to start reducing damage to you, and I don't have flying on him, so I might as well try to get rid of... Oh, wait. Agreth can just bring him back.
Yeah, you can.
And how's the raid trigger work again?
The raid trigger is if a creature that you control attacked this turn, even if it's not on the battlefield anymore, I get whatever the raid bonus is.
And then he's just going to come back and then do damage because he's a trigger.
Yep.
Wow, man.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
Yep.
All right.
You got lucky in our practice game.
I apparently did. So I think I need to bank 1 turn because I can heal potentially, but
You're looking down the barrel of 8 damage here.
I know.
Half your life.
But even if I stop you, it's not going to really stop this pain train.
Choo choo!
Right? So the only thing I can think right now is the best I can do is do 4 damage if I don't block. But that's 2 turns because that's going to be 8 and then another 8. Plus
whatever I have in my hand.
Exactly. So I need to reduce it because you are super aggressive. The best I got is he has a counter on him for a reason.
Yeah, that was his raid trigger.
So he gets a counter. So he's bigger?
No, the raid trigger only happens when it enters the battlefield. It doesn't keep happening. So it only happened the 1 time when he can't enter the battlefield.
He's still the 3/3, right?
He's still a 3/3.
Let's try to get him then.
Cool. So you're going to block him, and then 5 will go through, and then both of these die.
Oh, but he's got a raid trigger, so he's probably going to come back with it if you decide to bring him back.
If I decide to, you don't know.
I don't.
We'll find out. It is your turn now.
I hope so, because I'm untapping.
Yes.
I really need this to be pretty amazing, like my Planeswalker. Oh, well, that's something.
Is it a Planeswalker?
No, of course it's not a Planeswalker. I don't have the dark heart of the cards. It's not bad, though. Let's see what I can do with this. So we'll use these 2. I'm going to bring the Dusk Legion Zealot. And it's a vampire soldier. When Dusk Legion enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and you lose a life.
And you lose a life.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you draw a card, and you lose a life.
Well, that's not how I read it.
Well, you read it out loud as if I was losing a life. That's not happening.
I tried, though. Okay, now this is neat.
Is it Vraska?
Not like I can afford her anyways. No, this is a sorcery, which I can't pay. So let's see if it's helpful.
Okay. It won't be.
It is and it isn't.
Okay. That's reassuring.
Okay. So I look at my graveyard. I see I do have some stuff. Yeah, not going to help. Oh, I haven't played land yet.
Correct.
Yes, this might actually help. So let's try it.
Okay.
I just got to make sure I have the right mana opened. So that can do either. So I should be okay. All right, so let's do that real quick. What I'm going to do is play Recovery.
Ooh.
So what
Recover?
Sorry. I can't read. People knew this already, though.
That's decent.
It is. So Recover is going to return a creature from the graveyard to your hand and then draw a card. And because it's in that order, I don't get to draw the card first, right?
Correct. It doesn't actually matter.
Well, if I can pay for the card that I like, it's better.
No, because you have to resolve this first. So you're going to return the card.
Exactly.
So
it does matter in the order.
Yeah, you're going to have both the card returning and the draw happen simultaneously.
All right, folks. So if I did have my Planeswalker, the Conquistador would be a little better, but I already know that triggering 1 on him is going to be bad. Where the Paladin might be able to last a little longer after you hit me once.
Well, both of them are just going to die to Angrath.
Right off the bat.
Yes.
So he needs to be buffed to not survive. And
to survive.
To survive. And he, in theory... And he
just
only
dies.
And you do that for buffing, huh?
Yeah, it's the +2 on him is that I deal 1 damage to you and 1 damage to all you creatures.
All right. So even though I could play them now, I'm not going to because you're right. They're both just going to die. So I'm going to pick my big guy.
Cool.
Not going to help me this turn. I'm going to hope this card can be played. It can, but it's a new card, so that's actually a pretty neat card. All right. And that's probably going to be me because I need blockers.
Cool. You got a 1/1 and a 1/3.
Hey, I need a blocker, and I can't attack with him. This is going to be brutal.
Yeah, like it hasn't already been.
Well, you know, it's a thing. So, go ahead.
All right, I will untap my 6 manas and my 2 creatures.
Yes.
I'll draw. We'll play ourselves a Swamp.
Hey, Swamp.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just... Neither of those are scary.
No.
So we will just go to combat and swing with both. So we got a 2-2 and a 3-2. Now keep in mind, if you block this one here, he'll have 2 damage on him and I can kill him with Angrath.
Oh, I'm aware. I was actually going to block one.
Okay. So you're going to block this one. Any no responses from me.
Okay.
Do you have any responses?
No.
Okay, good. So that guy dies.
Yeah.
And you take 2.
Yep.
And then, with that information, I will... Yeah, we're going in the red zone. We're going to go ahead and -3 Angrath from 7 down to 4. And we will return the Swaggering Corsair back onto the battlefield with his Ray Trigger. Then we're going to pay 3 for a Headstrong Brute. It is a 3/3 that cannot block, but he has Menace as long as I control another pirate. And then I have the Grasping Scoundrels, where he gets +1 and +0 as long as he is attacking.
Wonderful. So what you're telling me is I need a board wipe.
Which I don't think come inside of Planeswalker decks.
That's okay. I might be able to drain 16 life. You don't know.
We'll see.
I'm a vampire.
We'll see. I will pass the turn.
I appreciate it.
And I have 0 cards in hand.
Would like to point out that Planeswalkers are game changers.
Oh yeah, especially in these decks.
Yeah. No, that was fun.
I mean, you literally called it, saying that after the practice game, that this is how this was going to go down.
Well, it's fair. I mean, that deck is actually super fun, and it's actually one of my favorite playstyles. Is just punching you in the face until you can't take it anymore.
Swiggity swoogity.
Yeah, and I wasn't able to
pirates
slow
are coming
you
for that
down
booty
as well. But let's see what I can do. Can I even afford all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 just shy.
What?
Yeah.
You have 8 mana and you can't afford something?
Oh, I can afford both, just not both.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought there was like a single card that was over 8 mana. I was, what the heck are they putting in these decks?
I'm not going to do that one. I'll do this one because it pretty much is my only option.
So you got your 3/3, the Death Toucher.
Yeah, I need a Death Toucher. So we all know the outcome, but let's go ahead and do this anyways. Menacing I can't block unless I use it with 2 anyways.
Exactly.
I have 8, so I'm pretty sure all of them are going to add up more than that. So I might as well just hit you for 1 because I'm spiteful.
Yep. You don't want to hit Angrath for 1?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Yeah, so when you swing, you can swing at a player or a Planeswalker.
Oh, so
that's how you kill Planeswalkers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just going to hit you because you can still afford the good shit.
Because I can still -3 him and kill him to get back another pirate.
And you have a good pirate out there.
Yeah.
He's a pirate.
He's a swab goblin.
Everybody loves them. They're blue, by the way, which is weird.
They're blue monkey goblins.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
They're not actually like creature type monkey, but they are very monkey-ish.
Sure. Well, it's like if he actually is monkey-ish, then I think like or what? Not that's a circus.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz. Oh, Yeah. That's for you folks.
You're done, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. All right, we will untap all of our manas and our creatures, and we will draw the card that will end the game. It's not a card that will end the game.
It's a good one, though. You should tell the folks.
It is a good one. It's Cinder Barons. It's similar to your Forsaken Sanctuary, where it taps for Rakdos or one or the other. Taps for either black or red, but it enters the battlefield tapped.
Thanks for clarifying, because not all of those are hip to your lingo.
Well, you have an Orsov land there.
Right,
and
exactly.
I've got a Rakdos land.
Yeah.
I have a Rakdos command, or Planeswalker.
Right, and for those who are curious, that is a throwback to an older set.
Yeah. All right. This zone right here, it's the red zone.
All right, well, clearly I'm dead, because that is 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13.
Does that count as a counter? Yeah.
Yep.
13. So 13. So I get to murder.
The biggest one that you can block is 3, which puts it down to 10, which is still lethal.
Yes. I did the math earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one that would keep my character alive. And
so I'll be honest, these are the 2 that this one can block.
I know.
And then if the game was still going, I would just +2 Angrath, and then it would die.
Right. That's true. Angrath is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
I don't like Minotaurs, but that's awesome. Well, with that knowledge, that's a good point. Then I'm just going to beat up someone who doesn't have... I can't even attack him.
You cannot block him because he's got Menache.
So what's cool about this is both these have raid encounters. So they're going to come back, and they're still going to be jerks.
Yeah.
But do you have to pay the cost?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, return target pirate card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Wow, this is a really cool little starter deck. Yeah.
It's redzone.deck.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just take out him. I know he's going to die.
Yeah, take him out.
Yeah.
And then you'll take 10.
Yeah.
Do.
I don't appreciate Mr. App going negatives.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where did you find that app?
I found this just on the Google Play Store. I think this was MTG Life Counter.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it just because you can customize the look of it. Mm-hmm. Can we do that from here? Yeah,
probably.
We can do that from here. So, white, black, red. We went with blue because it looked nice.
Mm-hmm.
It has little nice sound effects, too.
Yeah, and clearly you folks can see it very nicely.
Yes.
And so, as you can tell, this game did not last very long. We both were able to get our mana out fairly efficiently.
Yes.
I was able to get creatures out most turns.
Yeah, as opposed to our practice game where I had 2 lands, I stuck with a 4-land opening hand, and that really, really helped me out.
Yeah, and then Angrath?
Oh, Angrath.
No, he synergized so well because I could have probably delayed you until you were able to just pick off my characters.
Yeah.
Which was not fun.
Because what happened in our practice game was that I was going into the red zone, but you're able to block here and there and combat trick. Right. So that way we were pretty much running neck and neck, and then your things just ended up being bigger than mine.
Exactly.
And so that really worked out for you.
And I heal. I have a cool heal killing. So even if I just let him come through, I would just heal.
Yeah.
I didn't see as many heal this time, which is fine.
You had the 1?
I had the 1.
Yeah, you had the 1 when you killed the swap goblin.
And you blew up my guy who was going to be a really big heal. And that was kind of sad.
This one was the tipping point.
And he's 5, so it's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. And here's the worst part for me. I don't like pirates. But I think that's a cool deck. They're not my thing.
So what'd you have in hand?
I brought the bishop back. So what he was going to do is he was just going to make you lose life for every vampire, except you kept getting rid of all my vampires.
Yeah.
But in theory, I just need more blockers. That's what I needed. He's a 3/3. I was like, whatever.
The one thing that's kind of missing from the vampire deck, but not really when it's up against this Angrath deck, is token generation. The 1/1 lifelink vampires, which unfortunately would just die to him, but are really nifty otherwise.
And I imagine that's partly why they didn't do that, because these are supposed to be paired up against each other for new players, or not even ventured players too, if you just like the theme.
Yeah.
And so if the guy can just take out everything your deck's built around, that'd be really sad.
Yeah. Well, we pretty much already did our review just now.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, these decks are great.
I'm a big fan, and I think they need to do more cool colors like black and white, and I would love to see.
You want red and white?
I do want. Well, I'm a red and white player.
Yes,
and they
love
don't
that Boros.
They just don't do it enough.
And when they do, it's I'm not very happy with the new enchantments that they made. Something metal.
Right,
Path of Metal or whatever.
That's how unhappy he is. He's like, I don't even
know the name. Yeah, it turns into some kind of triumphant tower or whatever it is.
Right, triumphant tower. Now, I would basically take that and run a deck around it rather than just worrying about it.
You have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know that's one of the things you don't like about it. You just want it to be kind of a plug and play and run well. Because the other ones, I guess, probably do.
Yeah. I mean, that card would totally fit into my Boros deck from way back in 2004, where it was all just keyword soup, and then you added concerted effort, and then everybody else got all the keywords. It would totally fit into that one, because it cares about you having Vigilance, First Strike, or Trample, I believe, are the 3 keywords. And you have to swing with 2 creatures that have those abilities to flip it. But I'm not really feeling it.
Fair.
Especially because I mostly play Commander.
Yeah.
And just, Boros decks are kind of the decks that struggle a little bit in Commander.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
When you have other players messing with you.
They tend to fold against Control because it's very creature-based.
Sure.
And you can't really run Burn in Commander unless you are dedicated to Burn.
I'll have a new life goal.
Yeah. To burninating the countryside.
Burnanate. Got my arm in there. Trogdor style.
Trogdor.
So to recap our playthrough and review, Both decks are very strong in their own ways. I really enjoy the lifesteal mechanic of these Vampire Conquistadors and Soldiers and would highly recommend it. I have yet to see the Planeswalker in action, but reading her on paper, she is just as annoying and or amazing as our Minotaur foe here.
Yes.
But if you are much like me and love to just punch people in the face, I would definitely recommend the Piratey deck. As soon as you can stomach all that, seafaring badness, seasickness, and blue goblins. Who has blue goblins?
Swoogity swoogity.
Right.
I'm coming for that booty.